Hey everyone, welcome to this video. Today we're unboxing, as you can see, a kind of beat up box. It got beat up by during shipment, but the figure inside should be intact in its clamshell. So you can see this is a very cool body. This is their number 3, their series. I did do an unboxing for the VCD-03A, their fair skin. This is the VCD-03B, as you can see. Their regular skin, the normal skin, I guess you could say. A different tone. So before we get to the figure, let's look at the instructions. It's a premium silicone. Feeling the silicone on it, it definitely feels smooth, much more premium, I guess, a little better than the TB Lee, I can say. Feels more nice, more smooth. But here's a little instruction sheet kind of showing all the do's and don'ts and maintenance and posability. So this does have a metal skeleton, just like the TB Lee bodies inside. This body, it's kind of unique about this one, as I reviewed the previous version of it, which I'll leave a link in the description below if you care to take a look at that one. But I will do a side-by-side comparison at the very end of this video of both the fair-skinned and this tone skin body. But a great thing about these figures is that they include these nice accessories. The high heels, as you can see there, a 2-piece bikini. TB League they do include their bikinis, but they don't include these little extras that I really thought is the icing on the cake, especially these guys. These are the anklets and the bracelets, basically, kind of to hide the seams, since these are detachable feet and does have detachable hands. So usually I buy those separately from other figures, but these are included. Very nice touch. It does have a set of nice sculpted posed hands. So you have a trigger. If you want to put a gun in her, carry a gun, a knife, a sword, or what have you, whatever. At least you got that hand. You also have a relaxed hand here. You can see it is kind of made of a more rubbery material, so it's more flexible. So you can actually, I'll usually put a heat gun on it and pop them into place. I had that, I don't want to say issue, but I had that usually, for the last one I did. I had to heat up these hands to get them in more easily into the body itself. It does include 2 sets of feet, as you can see here, one for the high heel shoes and one just for flat. And also the feet are well sculpted. You can see definitely have a lot. I don't want to say the sculpt compared the toes and everything. A little more detail, I guess, in the TB League, especially look at the bottom. I mean, very nicely done. I mean, even on the soles, I'm trying to think if it even has little creases like on the soles. But yeah, very nicely sculpted feet. Very impressed with these bodies, especially the first one. And I don't know if I'm gonna do a comparison on this one, but Starman, I did a Cami Starman figure, which I think I'm almost 99% sure they used the very cool bodies on their figures. And I just recently picked up Chun-Li, which I'll be doing a video on her, and I'll do a comparison as well. They did use pretty much, you'll see the telltale signs that they did use a very cool body. But yeah, they use it on the Starman figures, these very cool bodies, which I'm almost certain they do. But yeah, you can see the genital areas, the top part, the breast, they don't have the headlights. They don't have all the details. But overall, this sculpt, I mean, look at the muscles in her thighs and her legs, even on their abdomen. You can see this even on her forearms. We'll kind of go through the demonstration of the articulation, and you can see it's definitely got some nice articulation. It does have a lot of movement. You can move the arms back like that. You can see the shoulder blades in the back. Just very nice, good figure. There's also another detail which I'll kind of show some close-ups, which I thought was very cool with this. Not to use their brand name, but just has there's veins. You can kind of see some of the veins in the thighs and even on the upper portion of her breast. And I'll kind of show the detail on that. I think that, and yeah, they are squishy. I had to check that out. The neck post right there. There is some posability there. I'm gonna try to do I'm trying to get as much of the articulation, kind of show you the range of movement this figure can do. There is some limitations. You don't want to go too far. Don't want to keep some of these poses, extreme poses, especially for these silicone bodies, because they will tear over time and rip. And there's in the instructions sheet I showed you at the beginning, there are ways. I do have some silicone glue if there's any ever issues. I never really had any major issues. Maybe one body I had, I think it was a TB League body, an old one that actually had some issues of tearing on near one of the joints that you move. But yeah, you can see even the range in the waist. It does have some nice movement there as well. We'll spread her legs apart as we could do here, do the splits. And yeah, definitely nice range of movement there, as you can see. Yeah, overall, I'm very impressed with these bodies. I don't know if I'm going to do the wheat. I might see maybe pick up the wheat version later sometime. But I had some extra head sculpts, which I was, they needed a home, I think, as a body to put on one. And I did have one. I think I have one which I'll put on. You'll see once I put it all together. I think there's a particular head sculpt I have that I'll probably use it. She might match pretty decently with this tone material. But yeah, the legs definitely got some nice movement there. You can see they kind of twist a little bit. But yeah, I love the knees. Very detailed. I mean, I don't know if even TB Lee has got that detail, but yeah, the detail on this, on the muscles, the sculpt, even on, like I said, her abdomen, everything. Yeah, they're kind of showing the range of the neck post. Definitely does have some range there. You can move it on side to side. You can see it's definitely... Yeah, overall, like I said, this is a very impressive body. I've been impressed with the first version I got. And I think it really got me impressed when I had the Cami figure, which I'm almost certain they definitely did use this body. And I think when I was filling like I said, the silicone's got a nice smooth. It's almost about as smooth, like the platinum. I have a 1/3 scale Chun-Li, which you can see that video on my channel. I did that recently. It's by SGD Studios. It's a 1/3 scale figure. It's got the platinum silicone, very, very higher end silicone, I guess. It almost kind of feels in that range there. So yeah, here I am trying to get, you can kind of see, you see the painted veins in there. If you look real close, if I can try to get it steady there. Yeah, there is, you can see the veins, really nice details. I love that. And you can see it kind of right there on the left eye. Yeah, it's more noticeable there. I mean, even on the right, you can see the painted veins. Yeah, so I thought that was just a nice touch. But here she is, put all together with the head sculpt, a separate head sculpt that I had needed to find a body for, which I hadn't been sitting for quite a while. I guess I've had her since, I guess, a year or so. So I was able to get her posed up. But yeah, overall, golly, this is such a beautiful, seamless body. I mean, if you can, I might just keep her in this pose with this bikini. I don't have any other outfits, this one, like I said, I don't know, maybe if I ever got another body down the road, I might put her in maybe a different outfit or something like that. But man, I just want to keep her in this two-piece just to kind of show the detail, just the muscles, just the sculpt in this silicone, just a work of art, man. I mean, it's just really well done. Definitely impressed. You can kind of see I do have the bracelets on her, and I think, like I said, I don't know if I've changed out the hand poses on there, but yeah, just got some more. We're just gonna do some more quick shots, kind of showing some more of the different angles of this figure. But yeah, just overall, very impressed with the build quality. Thankfully, there was no defects on this figure, no tears, nothing like that. For staining, I guess just take precautions. I guess if you put any kind of darker colored clothing on it, this body would be susceptible to staining. It depends on the article of clothing you put on your figure. But yeah, just everything about this figure, I've been very impressed. Like I said, when I got the first version, the pale skin, the fair, they call it skin, the 03B version, I was so impressed. I was like, wow, okay, I've got to get the regular version of it as well. And which I did, and happy I did, got it. And, but yeah, like I said, that top, bikini top, that's about the best I can get it. I mean, you can move it around, but yeah, it's just crazy how that thing is. But yeah, just showing the detail on the knees, the legs. Look at that. I mean, just all the sculpt on that thing. Don't know how they do it, but very impressed. Even with the calves. I mean, we got showing some of the muscles on there. There they are, side by side. The one on the left, as it spins around, you can kind of see that is the 03, the VCD-03B, the fair skinned, the light skinned on the right hand side. So I'm kind of showing you kind of see it's real subtle. I don't know if it's kind of showing up on the video, but there's definitely a difference in tone and the tone of the figure, but the exact same body, just two different color variants of the skin tone. And there's a wheat, which I'm assuming that might be their suntan version as well. But yeah, like I said, I do have a more thorough unboxing review of the 03B fair skin body. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below if you care to watch that video as well. But just kind of showing some more beauty shots, some more B-roll here, I guess. And also just kind of showing this is another body. I think that's a J-Dell figure. That's not a TB League body, but kind of showing some of the, maybe the skin. And there's the Cammy. There's the Starman right there. There's on the right. That is the exact same body. Pretty much, I'm almost 99.9% sure that is the exact similar body. But if not, even the instruction sheet has got the font and look and everything is very, very cool. And even the Chun-Li, which I'm going to do a video on that, you'll see the exact same thing. It's pretty much they're using a very cool body. I'm almost certain about that. Thanks for stopping by. Until the next one, take care.